Hello. There's a few questions that are all linked to the same in my opinion, so I'm going to just throw it all out in one video. A lot of people are asking for help in different ways. I can see a lot of people asking for help without even asking for help. Whether it's to do with diet, whether it's to do with their depression, whether it's to do with their childhood, whether it's to do with their relationships, it's all interlinked. You know, people seem to think that I was born with a silver spoon or something. No, far from it. I think it takes somebody to speak up. I think someone to speak up like myself, I'd have to have gone through a hell of a lot of a big journey. And yeah, the message from me to you today is just believe in yourself and work through it. I mean, I was born into hell. Can you imagine being born into hell? How would you know the difference? Well, you wouldn't. The only way you'd know the difference is when you get old enough and wise enough to understand what's happened to you. That can either break you or can give you the power to keep searching and seeking for the truth. I have found heaven and there's no way I'm going to go back to hell. I was blindfolded and thrown into the wilderness to find my way. I'm very, very honoured to stand here now and say, yeah, I did. I found my way. Massive price. My smile comes with a massive price. Trust me. To have such a big heart. Ooh, I trusted a lot of demons. But my saving grace was my heart as much as it was my cross, because my heart sees the good in everyone. Even if it's a little speck, I will cling on to that and I will work my magic on that person, even if I get burnt on the way. I just believe in the impossible. It's wearing thin. I have got righteous anger today. I'm not smiling very easy. I'm very upset about seeing so many people upset, seeing so many people wanting a quick fix in their life when it's them who needs to seek the truth and dig it out. So my message to you is stop trying to find quick fixes and start digging deep and getting your hands dirty. We got one life, one life. I mean, my smile comes at a price, but I use that now as my foundation, my steps to climb up as high as I can. It's nuts how life is. It's crazy how life is. I'm a free spirit and you can't tie me down. And you know, if someone said to me I wasn't going to eat meat, I was going to become a vegan, I would say no way. But that one thing that happened to me gave me the knowledge to cut my ties from what was imprisoning me, that I was born into. I was born into a very strict religion, which caused a lot of physical and mental abuse. I ran away from home from 11 till 16 until I got my own place at 16. Still not understanding anything. Always born into fear. Fear of if you don't do this, this will happen. I thought that was normal. I didn't know that I could be really happy within. I had to find that and seek that out. And the best thing that happened to me is, you know, I couldn't be doing the meat and the dairy. And then to actually hear these people speaking of, you know, gospel readings of, you know, let's just kill an animal and let's have a feast. And yet then the 10 Commandments were thou shalt not kill was one of them. So being there as a vegan, I just felt sick to my stomach and I walked out straight away. I just walked out and never come back. It took me 40 years of my life, mind. 40 years. Brainwashing is huge. I won't be trapped no more. No more. I don't watch telly. It tells lies to your vision. The word travels fast anyway. People have big imaginations and it scares them and they live in fear. You know? So if I had to feel sorry for myself, I could say, yeah, I didn't have much guidance in my life. I had one parent, and that parent was brainwashed, and the other parent didn't exist and didn't give a shit. So I had to find my own way, you know? So if I can do it, anyone can do it. And that started with diet, that started with everything. But I was always searching. That's why I got to the point where I walked out to church on a Sunday, because I was vegan at the time. My eyes were wide open. They were contradicting themselves, and I thought, no, this isn't God, this is man-made shit. So if you're there, I've been there. Like I say, my heart's very big, and I've been touched by a lot of evil, but it didn't ruin my soul. It didn't touch me. I'm still untouched because I refused. And I see it in everyone, and I want you to do the same. And that's my message to you. Peace and love.